Here's part 1 of 4 for the DataQuest that came from a DataBricks consulting firm. The first part, the Python code's here. Over here is the Amazon side, what it looks like. The first part is going to take data and retrieve data from an API right here and store it into the AWS bucket over here to the right. I'm going to move this over here. So basically, this Python code will run, and it's going to... By the way, this Python code takes longer than it looks because I didn't hard code anything. So this could scale output, and you can easily change the script so it could adapt to other features. Anyway, this code, I didn't hard code any of the secret variable names right here, and when it runs, it's going to try to get the information from the API, and it's going to store it over here in the key. So here it is, and when it runs, it's stored it over here. Here is the user header that was required to get the API key. And it's going to store it over here in JSON files. So here it is. And I didn't print. You also want to be careful. I didn't print the bucket name or anything. Not that that's needed or anything. But anyway, it's going to also hash the file, and it's going to detect if there's a new file. So if the hash has changed, it's going to upload the new files into the S3 key. Otherwise, it's just going to skip it and nothing's going to happen. And here it is. It's uploading the files to the S3 bucket. And it's also going to sync them. So in this case, it's getting all the files, and it's seeing if there's any files that used to be in there that are no longer in there, and it's going to also delete them. So basically, this is not only not hard coding anything, it's also doing it, it's syncing all the data to Amazon S3. And this is what the data looks like, just making sure it works. And then eventually you can graph the data as well. And essentially too, this is what it should look like. There's a raw data set, and then eventually you're going to post it to one that is a process data set right here. So when it's done, at the end, it's going to create the summary and post it here. So anyway, this is just part 1 of 4 of the DataQuest that came from a DataBricks consulting firm, showing what they do in the real setting. Here's the full README, and we'll post it in the settings. But anyway, here are just a glimpse of what part 1 looks like in that. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer.